What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be covering the topic of difficult clients. We've all dealt with them and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Before we dive in, if you're new to my channel, I'm Shelly Beyer, the creator of Pet Brainy, and I put out new videos every Tuesday with my best strategies and tips to help you grow your pet business. I'm creating this video because this is a topic that we've all had to deal with. Every single one of us has had to deal with a difficult client along the way. But there's some definite signs that you can be looking out for to help you avoid these type of clients. Because these types of clients are not good for your business because their time sucks and they take away from your other clients and drive you absolutely crazy. We can all relate to this. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 signs that will help you avoid these types of people. So let's go ahead and dive in. Sign number 1, they don't respect your time. These are the people that before you even bring them on as clients, it takes them forever to get their paperwork into you. You go back and forth, they'll fill out parts of it, and then you'll notice that they've left some of the things blank that are really important. So then you'll have to email them again and ask them to fill in that information. And it's this back and forth, back and forth. They're not clearly reading your emails because they'll only do part of what you're asking them, not all of it. So this is a big time suck, and you'll find that it just drives you crazy because you're just having to go back and forth, back and forth. So then you finally get to the point where you get to set up a meet and greet because you've got everything that you need. You set up a meet and greet and all of a sudden they cancel at the last minute. Or you set up a meet and greet and you go to their house for the meet and greet and they're not even there. These are the type of clients to be looking out for. They're time sucks and time wasters, and you want to run fast when you meet up with these type of clients. Another sign of people disrespecting your time is calling and texting you outside of your office hours. These are people that will not abide by the protocols that you have in place and actually think that they can contact you directly through text at any time of day where you're their beck and call. These are the ones that you really got to watch out for because it takes away from your family life and your work home life balance that you need to create for yourself. If you allow these people to do that, then you're not going to create that work home life balance that you so need to keep sanity and not get burnt out in your business. The second sign of a difficult client is that they don't want to sign your service agreement or other contracts. Now, these people you definitely do not want to take on as clients. They will cause you so much headache later. I've had these kind of people that take my service agreement and they start crossing things out and they want to change the verbiage because it doesn't sit right with them. I have my policies in place for reasons. And if they don't want to abide by my company policies, then they don't need to be clients of mine. These are the people that you want to run as fast as you can from because they will cause you headaches later. So the third type of difficult client that you want to try to avoid is people that automatically say your prices are too high. Now, these people don't even know what value you can provide, and they're already asking you for a discount or a negotiation before you even start providing services. These type of people are not valuing what you have to offer. People that automatically think your prices are too high are probably not your ideal client. You want to build a book of clients that love your services and want to pay you and think that your value that you bring to them is worth any amount of money. So these type of people actually are the type of people that once they are clients, they just milk you for everything. They're constantly wanting you to do more and more for them, asking you to do little things on the side that aren't even part of your services. Or you may show up at their house one day and there's an extra dog there and they don't even communicate with you that they're going to have another dog there. And then they don't even leave you directions of how to take care of that dog. These are the type of clients that you want to try to avoid. When they start doing these types of things, it's big red flags because they're just going to keep taking and taking and taking from you. They just constantly are asking for more and more and more, but they don't want to compensate you for your time that you're providing those services for them. And they don't wish to communicate with you beforehand. They'll just leave you a note on the counter wanting you to do certain things. So these types of people are not good use of your time, and they actually just suck that energy out of you. And this is the type of client that causes you to burn out. Sign number 4 is they don't respect you and your team. These are the people that have no respect for what you do. They carry that vibe like they're better than you, but they think that what your business is just a hobby and it's not a professional business, and what you're bringing to the table really has no value. They are constantly nitpicking everything. They're always looking over your shoulder and always making you feel like you can never meet their expectations. They're always complaining about not cleaning off the dog's paws well enough when you bring them in, or not cleaning the water on the floor next to the water bowl well enough, or whatever it is. They're constantly complaining and you can never meet their expectations. These are considered nightmare clients that you want to try to avoid, because what it does is it devalues what you're doing and it makes your team feel like they're never good enough. So make sure and keep an eye out for these clients, and don't deal with these people. They are not your ideal clients. Do you have any difficult clients that you have in your business that you want to tell us about? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Your story is going to help everybody identify what kind of clients they should stay away from. So go ahead and drop it in the comments. So sign number 5 are people that put in last minute requests and cancellations in all the time. Now, we are in the business to serve and accommodate people, and you are going to have to expect that you're going to have some cancellations and last minute requests, and that's totally fine. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the people that abuse this. Now, these are the people that put a major burden on the infrastructure of your business because they do it on a consistent basis, not thinking another thought about it. They're totally disrespecting your time and your team's time. A last minute cancellation can cause a lot of stress on the team, because now you're having to move things around and fill in gaps so that they're not having gaps in between their other appointments. And last minute requests, you're having to move things around to accommodate to try to fit them in. So as you can see, that's going to cause a stress on the infrastructure of your business. There's things that you can do to help with this by putting clear policies in place, by having a cancellation policy and a policy that there's an additional fee for last minute requests. It can really help deter people from doing this type of activity. Now, some of these people don't even care if they get charged extra. They just continually do this. These are the people that I'm talking about. These are not ideal customers for your business, because when you're putting that much extra stress on your team, you're going to end up with higher turnover rate, because people don't enjoy their jobs as much if you're constantly putting that extra stress onto them. So be aware of these type of clients, because your goal is to keep a good cohesive team in place and not have turnover, because that's not good for your other clients. So having one bad client that is constantly asking for cancellations and requests can really cause a burden on you and your team. So sign number 6 are people that have unrealistic expectations. These are the people that expect you to be there at a very specific time. As you know, in this business, that is just not an expectation that we can meet. It would make it very, very hard for us to run a pet sitting business that way. So it's important to set realistic expectations with your clients, but if they are still pushing and they get mad because you're not there at a specific time after you've already set the expectation, then this may not be your ideal client. These are people that you need to look out for, because you're wanting to fill your roster of clients with people that are ideal clients that don't put these types of unrealistic expectations on you. Sign number 7 are people that don't pay you on time. Now, these are the people that always have some excuse of why they aren't paying you. You can eliminate part of this problem by setting policies in place where you actually expect them to pay the fees before services are rendered. Now, this will eliminate a lot of this problem, but you're still going to sometimes have people that fall into this. where they just put you as the last person that they pay. Running a pet sitting company, we have very thin margins. We do not have the funds available to be tracking down money all the time. We don't have that in our budget to be running an accounts receivable. So make sure that you're always collecting money up front to eliminate this problem. But if you do find that clients are continuously doing this to you, then it may not be an ideal client for you, and you may want to take a second look at whether you want to continue that relationship. So there you have it, 7 signs of a difficult pet sitting client. Now remember, you do not have to take on every single client. Not every single client is going to be a good fit for your pet sitting business. So take a look at the clients that you have and identify any difficult clients that may be causing you stress and causing stress to your team. These are the clients that you want to avoid, because really, what it does is it takes away from the clients that you love and adore and that appreciate your business and what you have to offer. So make room for those clients. Those are the ones that you want. Good luck, and I hope that this video was helpful, because anytime that you can fill your roster with the ideal clients that you're looking for, you're going to enjoy your business much, much more, and so is your team. Building a pet sitting business can feel like a very lonely journey. That's why I built the Pet Brainy membership site, to bring all of us pet sitting business owners together in one place where we can support each other and encourage each other and share experiences. Not only will you have the support and encouragement from the community, but you will have everything that you will need right at your fingertips to build an amazing pet sitting business. We have courses and workshops for every stage of business that you could possibly be in. So I encourage you to check out the Pet Brainy Circle and get on the wait list so that we can notify you when open enrollment opens up. I'm excited to have you there, and I hope that you check it out, because I would love to see you in the membership. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every week when I put new videos out. If you think your friends would enjoy these videos, be sure to share it with your friends. I'd love to see them. As always, I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.